What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at NerdyGeeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025, and you know what that means? It's New Comic Book Day. So happy New Comic Book Day. Um, I got a decent stack again. My So if you've been seeing my FOCs, you know my numbers have been going down. However, I haven't gotten to that week yet where my numbers actually start showing up because FOC is a good month and a half ahead of schedule. So since I only started 3 weeks ago, maybe next week or the week after will be the first week where my numbers go down. But yeah, as of right now, I got a decent stack. So let's get to it. Okay, so I don't have these in any particular order. I'm in a time crunch today, so we're going to try and get through this really quick. So, first off, we're going to start off with Superman Unlimited number 4. And of course, we have the Mark Spears variant. Really nice Superman right here. The colors look great. I actually like the face. I usually don't like it when Superman looks a little older, but I like this one. It's a really good look. Great looking cover. It would be nice in a foil, but it actually looks pretty good right here. Next, we have Vampirella Armageddon number 2, and this is the Lyrics Lee cover. Really nice artwork right here. Look at that, the blood going down, her arm, her leg. Really cool cover right here. I really like Lyrics Lee's art, and I had to pick this one up. Really nice cover. And next, we have Catwoman number 78. And I'm sure if y'all have been watching my FOCs and my hauls, you already know that if a Dan Panosian cover is coming out, I'm going to be picking it up. And look at this great cover right here. That is just a fantastic Catwoman by Dan Panosian. Really great. I love the meow on the gas tank, the ears on the helmet. Really nice cover right there. Glad I grabbed this one. And next we have Marvel Swimsuit Special number 1. This is the second printing by Lozano, and I'm gonna guess this is Black Cat, maybe. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is this Black Cat? I mean, it's the white hair, so you would think, but usually not seeing her dressed in white, so I don't know. Is that Black Cat? Will y'all let me know? But really great cover right here, guys. Lozano has been just putting out a lot of great covers lately, and he did it again with this one. Really nice artwork right here. And here we have Marvel All-in-One, The Thing versus the Marvel Universe. I had no idea what book this was, guys. This was a straight up cover buy. But here we have Storm by Peach Momoko. Really great looking cover right there, guys. Momoko with another great cover. Gorgeous Storm cover right here. Really like that. And next we have the Summer of Superman, Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, number 3. Got a really nice cover right here. Who did this? Was this Jay Lee? Yes, this is a Jay Lee cover. Really nice cover right there. Can you see that? Kind of blends in with the background, doesn't it? But I really like that cover. I've enjoyed this story so far. And our next 3 are all going to be the same book, just different covers. So we have Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe number 2. And this is the Ghost Rider Godzilla. Really cool looking cover right there. Actually, is that Godzilla? That looks like a Mecha Godzilla. Can Ghost Rider take over a mechanized Godzilla? Because look at that. That's Mecha Godzilla right there. but it's with the Ghost Rider head and the chain. So that's interesting right there. And then we have the King Ghidorah, the action figure variant. I think John Tyler Christopher is the one doing these, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But really nice cover right there. I like all these action figure variants that they've been coming out with. Although number 3 with this, I think it's the Smog Monster, not the coolest looking one, but if I'm collecting all of them, I gotta get it. And here we have the last of the Godzillas, and it's the Venomized Godzilla. Look at that. That's really cool. See the Venom symbol right there on the chest. He's starting to take over Godzilla. That would be a terrifying Godzilla right there. One that was infected by Venom or a symbiote. Which would you think would be worse? Venom or Carnage? Carnage, right? Carnage would be the worst one. That's crazy, but that's a cool cover. And next we have some of the J. Scott Campbell covers, and this one is Psylocke number 10, the Just Spectacular collection, and it's a really nice Psylocke cover right here. I mean, really gorgeous cover. We all know J. Scott Campbell is amazing when he's doing the female characters, and this Psylocke is just another one. I'm caught up with Psylocke. I just need to read this one, but this is a great cover. I would have loved to have gotten the 1 in 100, but it's just too much out of my price range, guys. I did pick up one of the 1 in 100s, and you may or may not see that in this video. Next, we have the New Avengers number 3, and this is another one of the J. Scott Campbell Just Spectacular collection, and this is the Black Widow cover. Really nice cover right here, guys. Again, I would have loved the 1 in 100, but they're just, not only are there just too many, but they're too expensive at 1 in 100 prices. Because I don't know about you guys, but so my 1 in 25s and 1 in 50s have actually been decently priced. I usually pick them up for about 15 for a 1 in 25, about 24, 25 for a 1 in 50. But the 1 in 100s, like when I first started buying a year and a half ago, I'd get them for $70, $80, and they went to 90, then they went to 100, 120, 130. Now they're in the 160s. That's just crazy ridiculous, way too high. So I did not even attempt to pick up any of these that I'm about to show you in the 1 in 100s. I did pick up 2. Well, I pre-ordered 2. 1 I still need to pick up because it's 160. If I would have known that, I probably would not have pre-ordered it. I was expecting the 120s, and then with my discount, it would have been just under 100, but it's still well over 100 even with my 20% discount. But anyways, really nice cover. I will settle for the trade all day. And here we have the all-new Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, number 1, and another J. Scott Campbell Just Spectacular collection. And I'm not used to her new costume yet, so I'm actually glad when he did this, he went with the old costume, because I really liked her old costume. The old look was great. I don't know why they felt they needed to change it, other than every character's costume changes eventually, I guess. But anyways, I'm glad he went with the old costume on this. Really happy to have this. And here we have Ultimate Wolverine number 8, and I just picked up cover A on this one. I'm still behind on this, but apparently it looks like he's either going to be teaming up or fighting against Archangel in this one. So I really need to catch up on this series. I've caught up on just about everything else. Yeah, just about everything except I think this. Actually, I think it's just the Ultimates. The Ultimate Wolverine and Ultimate Spider-Man, I think, are the only 2 that I have fallen off on. And realistically, whenever I heard that they were going to cancel Ultimate Spider-Man, that's pretty much whenever I just stopped reading it. Not that I didn't like it, but it took the joy out of it, because I've been enjoying this the whole time. And now that I know that, it's coming to an end, I don't know. I'm just one of those people where if I know something's coming to an end, I don't want it to end, so I stop reading it. Like I'll do the same thing if I'm reading a book and I'm really enjoying it, and then I know that I'm getting to the last few pages, I will put it down for a week or two, sometimes a month or two before I actually go back and finish it because I don't want it to end. Maybe that's why I've fallen off on the Ultimates, because I think the Ultimates are the only thing I'm really behind on. Everything else, all the absolutes I'm cut up with, except for, of course, Batman, which came out this week. But yeah, everything else I'm caught up with. And here we have Black Cat #1 by Derek Chu. And it's a cosplay cover. Black Cat dressed in Spidey's outfit. Really nice cover right there. I would have loved to have grabbed the 1 in 50, but you know what? I'll be happy with this this variant. Like I said before, as long as this isn't covering up any major part of the art, I'm okay with it. And of course, I had to pick up the J. Scott Campbell Just Spectacular collection of Black Cat #1. Really nice cover right here. It's not his best Black Cat, but it's still a really nice cover, and of course I had to pick it up. Next, I have Event Horizon Dark Descent #1. So I am a really big fan of the Event Horizon movies, or movie. I thought it was a great movie. It freaked me out when I went and saw it as a teenager at the theater, and I always wish that we could have gotten the director's cut, because they say that it was way more graphic and disturbing, but that whenever they showed it to the audiences to see what they thought, that people were like feeling sick and nauseous, so they actually had to cut out a lot of it. And supposedly the legend is that that all that footage has been lost. Like nobody knows what happened to it. It's just gone. It would have been great to have gotten a director's cut and had that on a Blu-ray or DVD, but we're just gonna be stuck with what we got. But it would have been nice to see what the original version would have been. So we'll see if this adds to it. I'm wondering if this is maybe going to be the story of the original crew of the Event Horizon that disappeared. So maybe we'll get it in this story right here. It's not the same, but it'll be interesting to see. And here we have Catwoman #78. And I believe this is the Fumara. Yeah, the Fumara cover. Really nice cover right here, guys. Catwoman looks great. You got the chips over here, the dice up there. So maybe she's trying to rob a casino. I don't know. We'll find out. But a really nice cover right here. And next we have This Ends Tonight #2. And I did a review of #1. It was a crazy book. Like it was a trip. Like I couldn't tell at the end of the book if everything in the book actually happened or if it was a delusion or a dream. So I'm looking forward to reading the second one to see what's actually happening. Although from what I've read in the synopsis, there's 3 issues and they're each going to have their own story, but they're all interconnected somehow. But we still have the same 2 characters from issue 1. So here is This Ends Tonight #2. I guess this is some type of new yoga they're doing. I don't know. Pretty cool cover though. And this is the alternate Jay Lee cover. This is supposed to be a connecting cover. I guess my comic shop didn't get enough pre-orders in order to be able to pick up the other one, because I think it was a 1 in 15. Or maybe I just missed it when I was pulling myself out of my box, because I didn't grab everything. But I did grab this one. Hopefully I can get that 1 in 15 with the connecting cover, but a really nice cover right here. And now we're getting down to the end. And here we have cover A of Exquisite Corpses #4. Really nice cover right here. I believe this is one of the sisters of the groups that actually control the world of the original 13 colonies. And of course, the character that's been all over all of the covers, She's been on every cover since book one, and she's had multiple variants with her in it. And she literally, in the first three issues, has appeared in one panel in the entire series. Yet this is the one that they do all the covers for. And to reiterate what I was saying, here's another cover with the same character. Like I said, this character is all over all of the covers and has appeared in one panel in the entire series. Now, don't get me wrong, they're great covers. It's going to be interesting to see if this character actually has an impact, because it seems like we're going to get one death per issue, because I think it's 12 or 13 maxi series. And so far, we've had one of the contestants die in every issue. So this character's still alive. We just don't know what they're doing or anything. And I'm down to my last book. But this, I was happy to get. Was not happy about the price for it, but I'm still happy to get it. This, of course, is the Amazing Spider-Man number 10. I don't know, because this is a Virgin cover. But of course, it is the J. Scott Campbell Mary Jane, the 1 in 100 Virgin variant. Look at that, guys. Really great artwork right there. You got J. Scott's signature right there. Really nice Mary Jane cover. Like, to me, this might end up being one of his classic Mary Jane covers. So of course I had to pick it up in the trade and in the Virgin. Despite the fact that how much it cost me, I am really happy that I was able to pick this up. I'm so beyond happy that I grabbed this. But that's my last book, guys. That's my new comic book day haul. Let me know what you got. You know, were y'all able to pick up everything you wanted? Were you able to get some of these 1 in 100s for cheaper than I did? Because these were really, really expensive. Because I still have to pick up the Rogue, and this was the same price as the Rogue. That's why I haven't grabbed the Rogue yet. But the Rogue and this one are the only two that I have any plans on getting the Virgin variants of. There's others I would have liked to, but I am not going to pay that much for those. Again, if I would have known these were going to be that much, I wouldn't have pre-ordered them. However, since I did, my comic shop pulled it for me. I didn't want to leave them hanging, so I did pick it up, because you got to support your local comic shops, guys. But anyways, from what I've been seeing these go online for, I didn't do too bad as of right now. You know, we'll see if these actually hold their value or not. As Bruce likes to say, these ratios don't hold their values. But what Bruce doesn't know is most of the ratios that I pick up do hold their value. So if you pick the right ones, you do all right. But anyways, glad I got this. I hope you enjoyed my new comic book day video. Let me know what you picked up. Let me know what you thought of my my pickups, or just tell me that I'm insane for spending this much money on my comic books. It is my hobby. It is the thing that gives me joy. I don't know if I've told y'all before. I have mentioned that I'm a veteran, but I have PTSD. So this is one of the things I can do that can, really, it just, it puts me in the Zen mood where I can focus on these and my collection and books I want to get, and putting them in order and reading them. So it's a way for me to decompress. So yes, it is an expensive hobby, but also it is better than me, dealing with my PTSD through a bottle or anything else like that. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you have a friend that you think might enjoy my videos, share it. I'm going on my third month on YouTube, so I'm still really new. Just over 100 subscribers, but I appreciate everyone who watches, who likes and comments, and I'll see y'all next time.